are off. Today is day 301. Little kitty, you're kinda in the way. No, no, no. Oh god. Crack the safe. Nope, that is not us. Okay, and you're knocking things over. Oh dear god, oh dear god. Everything's happening. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on. Let's get chat open. Cat, tiny cat. Oh, it is so toasty in our room. Dear Lord, you know, for late October, like 1,000 degrees. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, look. Yes, wiggly fingers. Oh, what's that? What's that? Chase the wiggly fingers. You're so good, cat. You're so good. You know what else is good? Stranger Things Season 2. It's been pretty awesome so far. Oh my god, that was a direct hit to the webcam. Tiny cat. Tiny cat. Little kitty, I don't know why you've been so excited for the beginning of the stream lately. No, 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 no. No, no. Let's dive into our project. We're gonna try to make it a shorter stream, because we can. And, you know what? Fine. Compromise. You stay there. I get to make sure the webcam is in place. It's slightly better. And you good? You good? That's gonna be us. Alright. Wow, you're right there. You are indeed right up in our face. If you can move like 4 more inches to the left, we can see here. We just need to see the link to... Nope, nope, nope. Ah, we weren't even close to the link. There's the example project. Example project, example project, blah. There we go. There we go. That's weird. Isn't that a little odd? Why are they next to each other? They were stacked yesterday. Oh, I know why. Because yesterday we had the Oh my god, cat! What are you doing? You were just go play on the bed. Go be a cat. Yesterday we had the developer window open. That's what's going on. So maybe we should figure it out before we close the developer window, or before we open it. It probably has to do with... Well... In the end, I know we're going to end up with the transition stuff. We will end up with the transition stuff. I just want sort of a quick fix-it solution for now. Let's try doing display for each of these. We will do copy front of ball, followed by display block, followed by back of ball, display none for now. Okay, save that. Let's see, and refresh. There's that. Now, why doesn't back of ball sit centered. Maybe it's because it's not inside the main div. Is that why? Could be. I don't think that's the case. It's my gut reaction. No, it is indeed inside the main div. Maybe we're gonna need to spend more time with the Flexbox stuff. We are nearing the end of October. I'm trying to plan ahead. We're gonna stick with only projects throughout October, but I still would like to mix in some of the other stuff just because we made so much progress. Like, especially, Free Code Camp, we're so close to that, like, front-end certificate thing. I don't know if we're going to be able to complete all that stuff before the end of the year, because as fun as that certificate might be, I mean, that's kind of more like a gold star. Not exactly. I don't think that's really an industry standard type certificate. But aside from that, I think these projects, obviously the next level would be creating my own stuff. But I still think these projects are still by far the most beneficial thing that I've done. So I don't want to spend too much time elsewhere at the other sites, but one of them that we could do is tinker with that Froggy, the Flexbox Frog site link. Kind of a micro course, and I think that would be really beneficial as far as dealing with all the CSS stuff. So that's just some foreshadowing in the days to come. We still need to complete October, but we may dive into that. Hopefully we have this entire project conquered before that point, but thinking out loud. Speaking of thinking out loud, what is the next thing to do? Maybe there's text align center. Isn't there align content? Align items. Define how the browser distributes space between and around Flexbox items along the cross-axis of their container. That seems helpful. Lines flex items of the current flex line. I think we need to set up. There's more setup to flex stuff. There's a lot less setup to flex than there is for Bootstrap, and Bootstrap was interesting, and we dabbled with that for some projects, mostly at Free Code Camp. I think Code Academy had 1 or 2 lessons kind of regarding it, but a lot of our Bootstrap experience was from Free Code Camp. Okay, so that was align flex items of the current flex line overwriting the align items value, and then align content. Define how the browser distributes space around the content items along the crosshair of their container, which is serving as a Flexbox container. Let's try that. Center. Command save. No. Death. Item. Oh, it's still so warm in this planet. Why? Save. Typical. Alright. Well, oh my god. So toasty. So needlessly toasty. What to do? Maybe we don't deal with trying to center things. Maybe... No, we're going to do it. Center image CSS. Center image CSS. To center a non-background image depends on whether you want to display the image as inline, default behavior, or a block element. The answer to your question is the property text align center. It is a good way to center an image using CSS. Yes, if the image is the only element inside the wrap. What the? Center an image using text align center. Isn't that what we have? That is what we have. Maybe... Maybe we need to add div 8ball. Maybe it is centered because there's both images. One's block and one's display. So maybe that's our issue. Hold on, let's try dropping this in. Crap, it doesn't like the name 8ball for the ID. Sack of... Okay, alright, you know what, we'll just write it out. No, it's just gonna be ball. Damn it, it's just gonna be ball. Here we go, here we go. Save, 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 and refresh. Good, a wall of disappointment and confusion. Hey, Zero Love, what's the problem? We are trapped yet again in CSS hell. Zero Love. Funny how frequently that happens to us, but we are trying to... Let me change the display. Block. Maybe it should be inline. Save, 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 and toe. What? Something changed. Something changed. Before they were next to each other. I swear to God, it's true. They were next to each other a minute ago. I mean, that's kind of cool that they're stacked on top of each other now. We'd like them a little bit further over. You know what it is? Margins auto. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's margins. Oh crap. Isn't there like a margin left auto and a margin right? Yeah, deal with that. That's what we did before. Yeah. Good, good, good. This is bringing back memories. Mostly sad ones. Ah ha ha! Steven figured it out. Deal with it, little kitty. Deal with it. We solved the problem. No one thought Steven would. I didn't either. Guy's a crazy person. Okay, enough of referring to ourselves in the third person. Let's keep making tiny bits of progress. What's happening in the chat? Hey, Langley. How you doing? I'll try playing around with it in DevTools. You're right, I should be. Oh, wouldn't it be faster? Right, normally we do have DevTools open, but the issue we ran into yesterday was the fact that they were stacked on top of each other, like this, when the dev window was open. But today, when we first initially started the stream, and we loaded up our project, the dev window wasn't open, and the images were side by side. Yeah, they were only stacked on top of each other yesterday and seemed to be center because the dev window was open. So that's that. So that's why I was trying to tinker with it here without having the window open. Now we can do display block none. You know what, before we do that, oh god, not B. Block, and what happens if I get rid of that? Does that change anyone's day? Save. Refresh. No, no one's day has changed. Beautiful. None. Hopefully that terrible explanation made some minor sense to somebody. Cool. We have this. I'd like to see a break after the button element. That's not going to happen because that's not the universe we live in. It has to do with the fact that the button element doesn't have space beneath it, but paragraph elements do have space beneath it. Do we want to add in a paragraph element or a break? Is it wrong to have a stray break not contained in a div if we're using divs everywhere else? You know what? It is inside a div. It's inside the main div. That's where this break is going to live. Right here, in the middle, between two worlds, the form and the 8-ball div. Save. Crazy person's choice. Look at that. Little bit of breathing room. Everyone's happy. Move around. Less stressful, less friction. Alright. Do. Good. Jump. What's happening? All I'm thinking about is Star Wars right now, and humming. Oh, what should I do next? It is certain. Not as helpful as I was hoping for. Again, we were just doing minor, basic, initial CSS setup just so we had something to test, like so, stuff, as we go on to add more to our JavaScript. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to add more crap to our JavaScript. So what do we need for our Magic 8-Ball in the meantime? Right now, when we add things... Ta-da! That should clear out. This should be appearing. The ball should flip. We have our event listener with our flip ball function. This does return something, but we need to change the style of it. And I believe it is freakishly similar to this. We'll change answer, but along the lines of something blah.style.display. And as I think about it, we'll probably need two things. Equals. Probably two of those, because we need to swap. Again, we will have the CSS transition that flips. See this? And we were discussing it last night. There's two flip components. There's hovering over it, which this is done on the CSS side of things with the card flip transition animation. It's one of those. That's just hovering over it. Versus there's another event listener that's tied to flipping it when we click the submit button for our questions. that we submit, and now we click on the button and it flips the 8-ball. So, two flipping scenarios that we will need to consider. Again, we'll add in proper animation stuff eventually. Tonight's a shorter stream, so this is just quick and dirty CSS, so we have something to work with and look at as we add in our JavaScript. Now, line 2. It won't just be all answer. That's the real one. That stays. This gives us our comment down here, which will be centered, like so. Ask a question. After we swap out the ball, we need our IDs. That's what we need. Front of ball changes to none, and back of ball changes to block or inline. I think block is fine. If I recall, block is the default. But who knows if that's accurate. So copy. Front of ball, back of ball, dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee, lie-da-die, doo-dee-doo, lee-da-dee-dee-dee. So front of ball display changes to none. Nope, that is an actual none. Not what we're looking for. None. Not as helpful in this specific scenario. Block. Yeah, let's see if that does what we want. Crap. And then I wonder if we're going to have an if else something. We need to have it run again where it sets it back to its normal state. See, like, watch this. So we're going to run it, save, and refresh. Stuff. Damn, we must be missing something. I say we. I must be missing something. What am I missing? When in Rome. What to do? What to do? Let's look at what would be more applicable. Coin toss. Or the number guessing game. Guess we can check both. I think we decided that the number, there's similar components spread across both of those past two projects that we've been using. Not Chrome, Atom, open, file. You know what, and we should open up the developer window. We should open that up. JavaScript console. Whoa. Okay. That explains what's going on. Reference error line 21. They're pissed about line 21. They have no idea what we're trying to ask them to do. Front of ball. Back of ball. Style.display will be updated to none. They don't like that. Reference error. None is not defined at the HTML button element flip ball. I wonder what the deuce they're talking about. HTML button element, it's just... Yeah, let's look at our old project. And if we can't figure it out, then we'll just have, hey, little kitty, she moved. Can you guys even see her? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. See? There's little kitty. Yeah, look at her. Psst. Hey, cat. Come do something. We'll need you in a minute. Alright. What to do. Something that rhymes with confusion. Oh, we were gonna look at our old project that we did. File. Open. Number guessing game. Let's try our luck with that. Dee 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 dee, lie da die die do do do. Hey, New Noise Networks is now hosting you for up to 6 viewers. Awesome. Donka, thank you. New Noise Works, not networks, just New Noise Works. That's what it is. We figured it out. Thank you for the host. And now, you can't see it, but we're looking at our, we're rifling through our hard drive, trying to find, aha, number game CSS. Nope, JavaScript. That was close. That was very close. What did we do last time? Last time we did the following. Document blah 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 style. Raise your hand if you see the style stuff. There it is. Look at that. Oh, it needed to be in quotes. You noobish sack of Bad Steven. Bad Steven. Damn. You don't deserve to watch Stranger Things tomorrow, you forgetful son of a... God. Bad. Langley. It's because in style.display equals none, JavaScript assumes none is a variable. Oh, which it isn't, which means it needs to be. Okay, and that's what I just stumbled across. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. Learning is difficult. Hard lessons. Easy lessons we're learning the hard way. That's what it is, you know? After 301 days, you think it would click. Not for me. Damn. Alright, save. Let's try that once more. Refresh. Stuff. At least the sad red error message is gone from the JavaScript console. Stuff. Ta-da! Ha ha ha! It does work. Take that, planet Earth. Okay. So, we are good. What else can we add? Although our alarm did go off, we were trying to keep it a short stream. We did make some progress. So now the next issue is that, what about, we need to call it, oh god, we need to call it again. Do we refresh the whole page? We do the window load thing, which was also, did we use the window load in this game, or this project, or did we use it in the coin toss one? It was this one. Window load blah 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 blah. Yes. Right. Event prevent default. Did we already add event prevent default to our function? We haven't. But once that runs... Oh, this is... You know what? Okay. So when that happens... we need to have the timer run. We're getting close. And now that I think about it, we will save it for tomorrow, but let me at least come to terms with what the next steps will be. Magic 8 Ball allow the user to ask a question. HTML should include text, all that good stuff. Click the question, random response. That's all fine. Random responses are there. Display the Magic 8 Ball's response to the user. After n seconds, remove the Magic 8 Ball's response and then clear the input field and allow the user to ask a new question. I guess lastly, we can try and have this appear on top of the image. Is that weird? Is that wrong? Should I not do that? Should I be that guy? I wonder if there's an easy way to line it up. Yeah, in this moment, I also feel like the right thing to do is make a triangle in CSS and have the answer show up in that triangle object boxed area, bordered area. Which is why initially I was trying to create the 8 ball entirely in CSS from scratch instead of using images. We could Google overlay. Overlay text on image CSS or CSS. How to position text over an image. Look at that. Text block over images. I think this will probably be the last mystery for today. So, image text, how to place, like so, container, image blah, div class bottom left, div class top left. I don't believe them. Container. Really? Use container? Oh, that's for the HTML in general. Add CSS container holding the image and text. Position relative. Bottom left. Top left. Centered. Well, this is what we're looking for. Dot centered, blah, blah, blah. So it's referring to the centered class for the HTML. And this is a div separate from the image itself, but it's in the same, so that would be main. This is our image source. And down here would be blah. I don't know how I feel about that. Now it's making me second guess my code on how I have it set up. No, that's fine. That's fine. I've got my image source, and I've got my paragraph element instead of a div. No difference. Zero difference. And we have our, instead of container, it's ball. So we use our paragraph element. P. And we do the following. Dum 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 dum. Mm-hmm. 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 Wait a second. Class centered. So not paragraph element. Answer. That's what we want. We want the answer ID. Aha. Another mystery barely solved by Steven. Okay. Answer. Position. Do. Absolute. Look at that. It's the first one. Top. 50%. Left. Also 50%. And lastly, transform. Robots in disguise. No celebrating with Transformers. Transformers are for winners, damn it. And right now we're still figuring out this mystery. Translate. I don't see it on their immediate list. Oh, it's down here. It's an alphabetical list, guys. Alphabetical. How clever. Translate. Blah. Oh, and it gives us little parentheses, just like the example. Negative 50% and negative 50%. Ask and you shall receive. Comma. Negative 50, negative 50, negative 50, negative 50. So let's save and see what we're up against. Refresh. Things? Question mark? Probably not. Damn. Yeah. Fuckers. Well, flaming sack of Typical. You know what? It's probably a sign to just forge ahead tomorrow and just leave it be, not worry about it. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I am thinking. 50-50 absolute. Translate blah. Answer, which is centered, so that's the class. We're just using ID instead of class. My only concern is that I know div class, like, container is also what's used for Bootstrap and other things like that. So I just hope it's not tied to that. I don't think it is. I know container is also a common label similar to like main for the primary div. At least that's what I've seen in my small amount of travels and misadventures over the last 300 days. 300 plus days, because we're into 301. That's right. Alright, so we end on a sad, confused bombshell. No. Why are we keep highlighting the thing? I just wanted to highlight... probably not. That'll be... Oh, Callow Creation. Hey, good to have you again. BDX saying a div behaves differently than the P at the span. Aha. Interesting. So maybe we could do... What if we did span instead of paragraph? Spam. About that. Refresh. Things. Damn. Okay. Well, what about another div? How about that? Do 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 do. La da 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 dee dee dee. Dee 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 do 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 dee 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 dee. Dum. Stuff. We'll mix it up. No consistency. We'll do things again. We do like to go back and forth between stuff and things, but the last two. Sack of death. I'm sure it's something I'm doing wrong. I don't know if it's actually the code. I think it's me. I think it's Steven. On a personal human level, I've ruined it. The code is revolting. It's a sign. It's okay. We're gonna leave this mystery for tomorrow. We can't win them all. Day 301, we were meant to barely survive. We were meant to barely survive. Okay. Good enough for now, though. Good enough for now. The other thing is we only checked W3 schools. Not sure that's our bet. You know what? Text blocks over images, Stack Overflow, shot in the dark. We'll check one or two more things. Keller Creations, looks like you're learning a lot. Congrats on your persistence. We are learning a lot. Despite some of the turmoil that we've run into, usually on a daily basis, yes, we have learned tons. And yeah, the persistence thing. Who knew? 300 plus days now. Kinda shocked myself, not gonna lie. I'm no CSS guy. Read up on positions. Also, will do. That's why we're checking other stuff now. Span the schematics, HTML, image blah, movie in the park, Kung Fu Panda, okay, movie in the park, Kung Fu Panda, nice. CSS image, position relative, aha, there's more crap to do here. Later, okay. So maybe this is what's missing. And out of the interest of time, let's just do image relative. Image. Wait a second. That's image class. Oh, that's for the whole damn div. We need to reference main. So that would be, that's their primary div holding the image. We don't actually need to reference main. We want to reference ball, because that's holding our images. So we want to reference hash ball, and that will be position relative. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it'll make it worse. We are here to fall on our face, damn it, because that's how we learn. Trial and error. Eating the words of others when we can. And when we can't, we go forth boldly into the darkness. Now, save. Maybe I didn't save the other things. I don't think I modified anything over here. This is from an old project, not tied to anything, doesn't matter. So there's that. Let's refresh once more. We're changing to stuff because we can. Stuff and some... Ah! It worked! I did it! Little kitty! She's still sleeping. We did it. Team effort. We figured it out. Take that. Yes, good. We're thrilled. Alright, so that's going to be our high note. We made it through the forest. Let's go ahead and change our text, though, because the black text on the blue, that's not going to help anybody. We're going to piss a lot of people off if we don't change that. I'm anticipating for the future when this becomes far more used. Maybe a different society entirely will stumble across this tiny bit of code. And, yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. What are we looking for? What am I looking for? We're changing the font? But we don't have font here. It's our responses. Oh, okay, so answers are a thing, and that's getting dumped into the following our answer, which is here, this div. So the answer div should be, God, am I crazy for thinking text, color, white? That can't be right. That just feels wrong. It feels wrong, and I don't know why. Stuff again. Could be right. Ah, highly likely. Oh, this 8-ball has been perfectly timed for its, like, 96% of its answers. Look at that. Highly likely. We got it. We got it. It was color in the answer div. We got it. Success. Success for day 301. Hot damn. Let's go ahead and close out of this. That's a good time. We made it through the mystery without the help of Scooby and the gang. We cracked that all on our own. I mean, with guidance from the chat, of course, because you guys are rock stars. But we survived. 301 in the bag. Let's go ahead and save all of this noise. Commit and push to GitHub. Land this bird and call it a day. What do you think? I think that sounds pretty damn good. We can close this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so we've got it. We've got everything up and running, functioning. Let's crack open the desktop. Desktop app into OBS. Let's shine some light on that. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Love it. So, what did we do? We added things. How do I put this into human speak? That way another person will know. What will the historians 1,000 years be interested in knowing about this exact step? We added... No, we fixed... Fixed? I think adjusted would probably be better, because we're going to be changing it. But fixed the CSS... We're going to cop out. We're going to cop out, fix CSS stuff. That's it. That's it. Not the prettiest description, but an honest one. Commit and push. Resolving deltas. Yes, yes, good. We'll close out of that. Let's clear that out. Check GitHub. Magic 8-ball. Updated 25 seconds ago. All 3 files. Beautiful. Hot damn. Good times. Let's jump back out of this. into OBS. Thank you again to anyone and everyone who stopped by to view the stream. Today we had Zero Love, Langley UK, New Noise Works hosted us. We also had Callow Creation. Thank you again for all the guidance, support, and whatnot. To anyone and everyone who shouted out tips and tricks into the chat. They were all greatly appreciated. Day 301 comes to an end, but the adventure continues tomorrow with day 302 of the year of streaming, learning to code. In the meantime, are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.